What's poppin', beautiful people up in YouTube land? I put the 3 and G value, feel me? In this vid right here, WWE top 10 overrated wrestlers. Now, I watched Pllana's video yesterday about the Hulk Hogan joint. When he first did his drawing about overrated wrestlers, he put Hulk Hogan on it. So hopefully he don't make a mistake on this one. Um, honestly, I bangs with homie content. Feel me? Cause now I need somebody else to fill the void of me like watching like wrestling content or whatever. Cause Cultaholic, bro. Yeah, dubs. Feel me? Making me take my videos down. Feel me? But that's near here. There. I still bangs with WrestleMania. You feel me? And the other ones. Feel me? But this one's my new fave. Like I've been watching a lot of his videos. So let's check it out.
You probably clicked on this video thinking I was going to recreate an updated list for the most overrated wrestlers of all time, but that is not the case. I've come to realize that there is no superstar that is really overrated or underrated. Being a wrestler is a tough gig. Let's be honest,
It's a fact.
99% of us wrestling fans can't do a fraction of the things that these people do on a weekly
It's a
basis.
big fact.
You need to be
Green juice.
extremely talented to become a wrestler. So I don't really believe in the terms
Smoothie,
anymore, overrated and underrated. They don't apply to wrestling. I'd say that there are either good or bad wrestlers. An example of someone who is good is Roman Reigns. And Nia Jax is someone you could label as a bad wrestler because she hurts a ton of ladies in her matches. Anyways,
I mean, she just big. Feel me? Like she could fuck up a lot of guy wrestlers. So like, you can't even blame her.
promoter will just push a certain superstar to the top of the card because of their star power. The ability to draw a crowd is the most important thing to these companies. You could be the least athletic person on a roster, but if you can draw in views and fans, you will be a main event star.
It's a
That's
big
just
fact.
how the business works. And
Like yo, Enzo Amore, bro. Oh my god, bro. Why? Why? That's the one. That's always the what ifs, bro. Enzo, bro. He had it, bro. He had the it factor, bro. Like he came up, bro. He made me single handedly make me watch wrestling again, bro. When he was on TV, bro, I was watching him, bro. Like that's how good of a talker he was. As a wrestler, you feel me? He was getting there. He was getting there, but bro, he was amazing on the mic, bro.
instead of a new list,
He
we're going to
definitely
take a
been
look and
intercontinental.
react
They
at my
probably even gave him the
old
world
cringy video
champion,
back in
probably.
2016. I think there are a lot more names on that list that I would like to retract my statements about.
What is going on, guys, and welcome to another video. And in today we have top 10 most overrated WWE wrestlers. Well, let's get on the list. And for number 10 we have Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns is number 10 on my list because he's slowly becoming very overrated.
Thing about Roman Reigns, but he did this in 2016, right? Bro, he's just freakishly nice. It's just he's the opposite of what Enzo is, bro. He's getting there with his talking skills, but bro, when he talk, it's like this new storyline that he got about being a chief and all that. I see you, Roman. Okay, feel me? But before, oh my god, bro. If it wasn't for the Shield, bro, Jesus Christ.
He's becoming the next John Cena, but a lot worse. He's being forced down our throats. Look at the Royal Rumble. The camera.
I ain't gonna hold you. He was being
AJ
forced.
Styles' debut. Literally, the camera was looking at his reaction instead of AJ Styles. He beats 4 guys in handicap matches, the League of Nations. I don't understand, guys. Although he's getting better in ring, his mic skills are horrible, and
Oh,
Vince
D.
carried his feud.
It's crazy to think that just 4 years ago, I was one of the biggest Roman Reigns haters, and now in 2020, he's one of my favorites in the wrestling business. But I do think it's true.
He's
Roman
pretty
Reigns
boy
was
ass,
clearly a big focus point in
He
2016.
could get any shorty he want, bro. That's a fact, bro. He got that I don't know what you are factor. I mean, we know he's Somalian, because he was part of that rock heritage and all. That rich heritage that is in the WWE. But bro, if you see him down the street, you wouldn't know what the hell. You wouldn't know if he Puerto Rican, half white, half black. You don't know what homie is, bro. That's a
But
threat.
you also
That's
have
triple
to
threat.
realize that WWE really wanted to push him as the #1 guy in the company. I didn't even know what I was saying when I said he beat the League of Nations because that never happened. The match ended in a disqualification, which technically he did get the victory, but he didn't pin them fairly. One thing I do agree is that WWE messed up big time with that camera angle for AJ's debut, but we can't blame Roman Reigns on that. You have to blame Kevin Dunn. Anyways, WWE needed to build stars because John Cena's time was running out. And
Fire.
so Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and Ambrose happened to be the three guys who were pushed into the main event scene. I'm glad that WWE did turn him heel though because he's been really shining as
That's
a
a
bad
fact.
guy.
That same thing happened with Seth. Notice Seth was getting type dry too when they made him babyface. Once they made him a heel again, bro, made him more interesting. Feel me? Because prior to him being babyface, bro, like when he was just like an asshole, bro. Nigga was that nigga, bro. Like I bangs to him, bro. But then once he won that title again, and he's like, now I'm just fighting them. He's just saying, he's just blabbing out just bullshit, bro. It's just some people that are just amazing as heels, like Randy Orton. Amazing.
When it's all said and done, Roman Reigns will retire as one of the greatest superstars ever. Period.
That's a fact.
Number 9, we have Ahmed Johnson. Ahmed Johnson had the look of a star and an insane amount of power to add to that. One huge problem was he could not perform simple moves, but that wasn't enough for the WWE to say, let's not push him. So they constantly pushed him through the mid-90s for no reason. Ahmed Johnson was very clumsy in the ring as well. He injured multiple wrestlers with his sloppy suplexes and spine busters, making him a liability in the ring. To top all that, he was horrible on the mic. Listening to Johnson on the mic was like listening to a baby crying. You would do anything.
Crazy thing, I don't really know much about him. I always watched him when I was a little kid, but I never really really watched him, bro. Cause now you go back and you look at people or whatever, like Stone Cold. Of course, you're gonna go back to classic matches, classic promos.
Stop.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't watch a single match or promo by Ahmed Johnson when I made this video.
So what the
I
hell?
was just saying some of those things that I saw on Twitter and online, and that's why I put it in the video. There was no reason for me to say that it was overrated because of that reason. However, I've been watching his feud against the Nation of Domination in 1997, and now I can say that he was never overrated. Ahmed Johnson was just an average wrestler who was a good fit for the mid-card. His matches and promos were alright. It wasn't.
He give me what's his dude name? Fuck is this nigga name? Cruz. Give me Cruz vibes.
Anything too special, but that's why he was never a main event star.
Or like
I did see that
Lashley
the would get hyped when he would fight back against Farouk, so I'd say there was never a problem. He did his job successfully. I don't even know if he hurt people or not, to be honest with you. I say that he hurt a bunch of people. I don't even know if that's true. Ultimately, he was just in the perfect role for what he was doing at the time. Also, I don't know why I said that horrendous joke at the end. Let's just try to forget about that.
Number 8, Bobby Lashley. Lashley looked like a promising wrestler when he came to the WWE, even being compared to Brock Lesnar. He wasn't given much championship reigns though. Yeah, he had the ECW World Heavyweight.
Thing about Bobby Lashley, another one that his mic skills, traca sucio. But once you get somebody that got the mic skills, bro, and can narrate for him, he's amazing, bro. With this whole what's that group now? The Hurt Business, save and roll, single-handedly save and roll, bro. That's the new. It's like if the Nation of Domination meets Evolution, bro. Like some sharp young black men dressed dapper in suits, just fucking everybody up. That's lit, bro. Sign me up. Better than what that other. I mean, I ain't gonna hold you. Mustafa Ali helped out that other situation. We ain't even gonna talk about that.
For a while and shaved Vince McMahon's head with Donald Trump at WrestleMania 23, but that's about it. I'm not calling Lashley a complete flop, yet his time in the WWE never reached full potential.
This doesn't even make sense to me now. I added Bobby Lashley to this list because apparently he never lived up to his potential. What does that even mean? How does that even make him overrated? That was clearly just a bad take. It seems like I needed to fill up this list, and I picked a strong wrestler with muscles.
Mm.
Bobby Lashley was great back in 2007, as well as Impact Wrestling, and he's even doing some of the best work of his career right now with the Hurt Business. So I was
Yeah, I
obviously
could
wrong.
agree with that.
Lashley had a good career.
Like that whole Lana joint with Rusev, bro. He Rusev said, I get the fuck up out of here, bro. Y'all got me beefing against my actual wife in real life, and I gotta watch this dude do fake sexual stuff. Bro, I'm out. Peace. He said, "Nah, change my name, Miriam. Could get blonde hair, bro, but to get this money over here." You feel me? Wrestling be WWE be tweaking, bro.
I do want to see that match against Brock Lesnar in the future sometime.
Number 7, The Big Show. There were a couple
What?
big men in the WWE that people actually remember, including Bam Bam Bigelow and Yokozuna. Big Show wasn't athletically as gifted as those guys, but you can include him in the argument that he's one of the best big guys the WWE has
Must have not had seen Big Show up in WCW at early Big Show, bro. He was the man, bro.
ever had. Over the past few years, he hasn't done anything spectacular, and if you look back at his matches, he really didn't have any good matches. But he did get a huge push because of his size, so I think his size makes him overrated.
What in the world was I saying for this part? I don't know why I said that Big Show isn't memorable like Yokozuna or Bam Bam Bigelow. Big Show is clearly a much bigger star than both of those men. I also cannot believe that I said that Big Show wasn't as athletic as those dudes. We can all agree that I just sound completely stupid here because Big Show is one of the most athletic big guys in the wrestling history. In his youth, he was able to perform drop kicks. Big Show also had many good matches
Yeah,
in his
he
career.
was wild
I
back in the
enjoyed
day.
most of them when he was up against Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns, or even Braun Strowman.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, Big Show was still having good matches in 2018.
I remember that match
Just because
against
he
Viscera.
isn't able to have a match like Johnny Gargano doesn't mean he's not good in the ring. His size does not make him overrated. Big Show just has a different wrestling style, and it's good. It's entertaining.
Number 6, Scott Steiner. When Scott
Big
Steiner
Papa
started
Pop.
acting with his brother
That was
Rick,
my guy
the
back in the day.
Steiner brothers, they were one of, if not the
Yeah,
hottest
look at this
tag
gun.
team rising during the early 90s. Let's fast forward a couple years later, and Scott's singles career went down the
Bro,
toilet.
I see how you look now though, bro. Oh man, this is why I never want to get brolic like that, bro. Just want to stay lean, cut, Gucci, bro. Cause when you start working out, oh my god, you look disgusting, bro.
Despite capturing the WCW World Heavyweight Championship. When he took steroids, he became the most lazy champion ever. His matches in WCW were painful to watch, and his career in the WWE wasn't the greatest. Feuds with Triple H and Test didn't get him over.
So that head wrap joint, that chain head wrap, bro, that was so fire to me back in the day, bro. Like isn't it like $1,000,000, boy?
The WWE crowd, and no one cared about him, so it was time for Triple H to do the one thing he's good at, and that's bury him.
I've never seen a single match or segment including Scott Steiner when I made this video, and the same thing could be said for right now.
What?
I just never got the chance to see his work. For that reason, I can't give any feedback about this one.
You gotta watch that WCW, bro. I'm telling you. Watch him in WCW. WWE, I agree, bro. Basuda. Like your takes was pretty on point for somebody that didn't see him, like really watch him, but bro, WCW, he was that guy, bro.
Be good or bad, I don't know. I just don't have enough information about him to make that opinion. Also, that Triple H voice at the end was something interesting. I don't know how I didn't get more dislikes back then. I'm glad I don't do that anymore though.
Number 5, Batista. Batista was a great athlete, and he did improve from his early days as a part of Evolution, but Batista never really evolved altogether, so to speak. He has had many accomplishments, which are 10 championships in the WWE.
Only way I could see you saying this is because like right after he got like to the super high stature, he dipped and went to the movies, which was smart. You feel me? He get more of that chicken. You feel me? Getting that bag. So I don't blame him for that. But I do, yo. If he would have stayed in WWE, he'd be one of the goats. He would have been one of the goats, bro.
And possibly a future Hall of Fame inductee. But the problem with Batista is, in a match, he was never able to tell a story in the ring. His matches were short due to his stamina as well.
I have no clue what I meant by him not evolving, so to speak. I don't even know what I was saying. I was definitely trying to sound a lot smarter than I was. In the end, though, it just made me sound like a complete fool. I go on and say that he was a great wrestler who had tons of titles and will eventually become a Hall of Famer, and then I say that his matches had no stories, and that's just wrong. Almost every match has a story, whether it's a bad or good one. I was also literally a fan of Batista during the Ruthless Aggression days, and I guess I just changed my opinion because of online comments I saw, and I hate how he did that because it shouldn't be doing that. Batista had great matches with Triple H, Undertaker, Rey Mysterio, and even that one with Eddie Guerrero. To say that
Rey
he didn't
Mysterio
know how
one's
to
is
tell
pretty
story
good.
just is plain wrong. That's it. We gotta move on to the next one.
Number 4, Kevin Nash. To be
Oh,
successful
nah.
in life, you need connections. Kevin Nash knows this all too well. When he made
He tripping, bro. Kevin Nash, bro, easily one of the best, bro. Easily.
his debut in the WWE, he became good friends with Shawn Michaels, who was very close with Mr. McMahon. It helped give Nash a well-needed push into the
I could see why he giving all these people, cause like what he explained yesterday in the video with the Hulk Hogan joint, he like more the littler guys, like the Shawn Michaels, the the who else he said that he like the CM Punks. So I could see why he would say this back in the day, but it's like, bruh,
card. He used that power to get a huge contract deal with WCW, where he became very good friends with Hulk Hogan in the NWO, which again pushed him into the main card. With not the greatest mic skills and very limited moveset consisting of big boots, clotheslines, and a powerbomb, Kevin Nash was quite simply a below average wrestler. Let's compare him to his friend Scott Hall, who was a great wrestler and a great talker on the mic. You just can't compare him to Scott Hall. Kevin Nash got what he
Kevin
got.
Nash was a
because he known
good talker
people.
too.
Kevin Nash did not become a huge
Kevin
wrestler.
Nash made he was so much of a good talker that he made a big faction into another faction in the faction. How? Feel me? Yeah, Wolfpack. This is getting crazy back in the day, bro. So how you still how you make NWO evolve that, bro? That was already fire, bro. He's
In the
wild.
90s because of his connections with anybody. Nash was a big dude who was pretty athletic in the ring and could put on a good match. I'm not a huge fan of his work, but I do see the appeal, especially in the late 90s. His work with the NWO is clearly his best stuff. Kevin Nash was also able to have good matches with pretty much anybody, regardless of his size, except for King Mabel. I think that's more because of King Mabel than Kevin Nash himself.
Kim Mabel
He
was
should have
getting
never
in his
returned
engine.
in 2011.
This is the Rock I love, bro. Like body wise, bro. Rock now, bro. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like he look amazing, but like ideal, I want to look like that. Not how the Rock look at 50. Rock look amazing at 50. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, bro. But he stopped working out. It's over.
So, because there was no need for that run.
Number 3, Lex Luger. People were calling Lex Luger the total package, having all the qualities.
I already hold you. Lex Luger never really was it for me. Like I watched him, but it's like, feel me? Like I never really was a pill for me for
great
him.
wrestler. But he had no mic skills or the ability to have
They was
a
trying
good
to make him
match.
Hulk Hogan
Around
and all that.
1993, the Lex Express was blowing up all over America.
Yeah.
Luger was making a name for himself in front of wrestling crowds after winning the Body Slam Challenge against Yokozuna, but unfortunately he was incapable of winning a title shortly after. Luger couldn't carry a company as a
He
top
got a
guy
great image.
due to his lack of wrestling abilities. Also, his matches were incredibly non-memorable, and it's a shame he couldn't do anything great in his long career.
Lex Luger is another name.
I'm not gonna hold you, bro. This dude evolved, son. Evolved. Like you can tell, like he more comfortable with the mic now when he talking, because they're always like Lex Luger. Now he's Lex Luger. Like he
Someone who I really didn't watch at all, especially at this time. I can't say if he was bad or not, but I'm sure people loved him. I did watch one of his SummerSlam main events, and the fans were cheering him during that time, so I assume he was doing his job. I'm not a fan of his work, like I said, but that does not mean the man is overrated.
Number 2,
Like he sound more
Goldberg.
enthusiastic.
Honestly,
Goldberg.
Goldberg was much.
You talking about Gilbert? Nah, Goldberg. Nah, he not overrated, bro. If anything, he might have been like Brock Lesnar before Brock Lesnar, bro. Where you got tired of him because he was just overpowering wrestlers, bro. That's how nice he was, bro. 3 moves and all.
Better than Goldberg. Goldberg hasn't done much in the pro wrestling scene other than have a long streak against jobbers. At first, the streak was a cool concept, but let's talk about what happened after the streak. Instead of helping people win and go over, he did not want to lose any matches. Like, who does that? He did not want to lose so bad that he even refused to wrestle if they said he had to lose a match.
That was Hulk. You could argue that was Hulk
A
Hogan.
few kicks, a jackhammer, and a spear. Let's not even talk about his mic skills. You know what, guys? Let's stop talking about Goldberg and let his match at WrestleMania 20 speak for himself.
I want to.
I mean, Brock Lesnar's
that Gilbert joke
voice skills
was
now.
really bad. I don't know why I said it. My jokes clearly did not land back in 2016. Anyways, Goldberg was one of the hottest superstars during WCW's time in 1997. Everybody was chanting his name during his entrances and the matches. Were his matches 20 minutes long? No, but they did not need to be that long.
He was on his Mike Tyson shit, bro. In and out, just like Brock Lesnar. Suplex City. Suplex. F5. I'm up out of here, get my belt. See you later.
Goldberg was a lot better than I initially thought because even if his matches were 3 to 5 minutes long, they were entertaining. I would even say his feud with Brock Lesnar when he returned was pretty good as well. I enjoyed both of their matches at Survivor Series and WrestleMania 33. I do think that he should have never defeated The Fiend, but what are you going to do about that?
Yeah, I didn't think he should have beat The Fiend either.
I was wrong about Goldberg's career like most of the people featured on this list. And number 1 on this video is Hulk Hogan, but I made an entire video about that, so I really recommend you check that out if you want to see why I think Hulk Hogan was not overrated. I do want to end this video by saying that wrestling fans, including myself, need to stop using the words underrated and overrated. It just doesn't make any sense.
Some is underrated though.
I had to learn that the hard way by making myself look ignorant and stupid.
Because you could clearly see a lot of them, and then like you'd be like, damn, they would be used wrong in WWE, but then they go to like somewhere like TNA or All Elite Wrestling, and they become a superstar. You'd be like, what? But then again, that's WWE, man.
We should appreciate all different styles of pro wrestling and keep an open mind. And that is it for the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. Make sure to follow me on Twitter at Pllana, and I'll see you all on the next video.
I like that he could go back and, talk about his mistakes or whatever. Because, I mean, as a human, bro, we all make mistakes, for me. And on YouTube, bro, it's all entertainment, bro. The fact that he could go back and do that, like, that's dope. That's dope. Because, like, if I'd have seen that, I'd have been like, what? Bro, I'd have been going back and forth, like, what? No. But I'm not going to call him out his name or anything, but it would have been a discussion, you feel me? But it's pretty dope. Dope video, man. Keep doing your thing, bro. It's your boy G. Up out of here. Peace.